The Trump administration is asking the Supreme Court to make it legal to fire LGBTQ workers. And in the process, everyone's legal rights are on the chopping block. On October 8th, the Supreme Court will hear arguments in 3 cases involving LGBTQ people who were fired just for being who they are. For years, courts around the country have made clear that a federal law, Title VII, that protects employees from discrimination because of sex, makes it illegal to fire someone because the person is transgender or because of the person's sexual orientation. Now, the Supreme Court is going to weigh in, and the Trump administration has sided with the employers and is asking the court to legalize LGBTQ discrimination in the workplace. And that should scare everyone, not just LGBTQ people. Here's why. Discrimination against LGBTQ people is so logically and inherently because of sex, since you cannot even conceptualize being transgender or having same-sex attraction without thinking about and acting on sex, however that term is defined. That the Trump administration's key arguments set out to undermine sex discrimination protections for everyone. In a brief filed with the Supreme Court on August 16th, the administration advocated for a shocking position that making employment decisions based on stereotypes about sex should be lawful in the workplace. This is not only a reversal from the Obama administration, but it flouts decades of precedent that have been used to eradicate insidious sex stereotypes in the workplace, like those based on ideas about women being primary caretakers of children, being subordinate to men, not being aggressive or assertive. The Trump administration pushes for a notion of the workplace where men and women are understood to be inherently different and should be treated differently because of it. This will harm all workers and shows that the real goal is to undermine the entire canon of civil rights law. In this process, the administration and the employer who is defending the firing of a worker solely because the worker is transgender are making legal arguments about why it should be lawful to fire transgender people that not only threaten trans existence, but also threaten civil rights for everyone. Not only are they suggesting that transgender people should be fired, but they go so far as to suggest that it would even be in our best interest, because really, we should be forced to live in our assigned sex, and state-sanctioned discrimination would help us do that. It's not only cruel, it's dangerous. This line of reasoning contributes to various forms of violence against transgender individuals, like forced conversion therapy, street-based violence against trans people, particularly Black trans women, medical abuse, and family rejection. It also justifies the type of policy arguments advanced by the Trump administration to exclude transgender people from accessing healthcare, education, shelter, the military, and safer prison conditions. The stakes could not be higher. Our rights and our lives are on the line, and yours are too. So, mark October 8th on your calendar and join the fight to tell the country that SCOTUS should not take away our rights and our ability to survive.